Welcome to Fellowship of Games. This is Alan.
I'm Dawn.
I'm John.
Today we're going to show you how to set up and play Formaggio by R2R Games.
The game designer is Ben Rossett, and the artist is Pavel Zavba.
It's for 1 to 4 players. It's about 14 and up, and it takes about 40 minutes. It's got really interesting setup mechanics because it's modular and really interesting play mechanics. So join us at the table. Thank you for joining us at the table, and we're about to show you how to play Formaggio. So it's really interesting because this thing can be set up in a bunch of different ways. But yeah, we have a mat underneath here. This is with the limited edition version. You can add it on to the standard version, and it lets you rotate the map, which is important. But you put your first you find out how many players you have, and there's these little inserts. This is a 3-player game. You pick which side you want, and you insert it. Really neat. It slides right in. You can see the
Watch it.
See the cheeses.
When you slide them in, it changes it.
Yep. And then you connect them all together, puzzle piece style, kind of.
Ish. Maybe. With great care and Thanksgiving. You do.
There you go.
Snap, snap,
snap, snap, snap. And so that's just basic. You do your 4s, you insert your 4 inserts, you put your lands together, and now the next step is some of the canals over here. Oh, well, yeah, Don's pointing at it. You're going to put this in the center. This is also modular. You just, on one side.
Oh, cool. That's different. Like the cows are different.
Cows in winter on this one, and then summer on that. So you just decide where you want it, and it's got this nice little locking thing. So now it can freely rotate.
You stick your finger, turn.
Yeah. And so after that, your canals. Some of the canals have this little brown space. You go ahead and put a gondola there. You put the rest of the gondolas into the supply. And over here, you match the bottom of these wine bottles. You match them up with the space below it, and you just put them each one in a space above a cheese.
The alternate. You've got a bronze, a silver, and a gold, and a platinum.
Gold.
Yeah, each space is
Silver,
bronze, silver, and platinum.
Bronze, platinum.
And that just determines how long it is before you get your player back.
And these are just random.
Yeah.
They're no certain order, as long as the bottoms match.
If you notice in the 3-player turn, some of these have little circles crossed out. We can't play there. So that, again, changes how the game plays. It's really interesting.
That's different depending on which side of the inserts you use.
So, lickety split, your board is set up, and now we're getting the player boards. These are also asymmetric. The back side is your solo playthrough with different difficulties, 1 to 4. So I think John's got, he's 1, 2, and we have one over the side of 3, and this is the hardest one. But
see, I grabbed that one. Here's the other one.
Yeah. And so let me give everybody a board, and then you're going to get your 15 cheeses and your 3 workers. You have a blue cheese worker, a hard cheese worker, and a soft cheese worker. Or as you're going to hear us say a lot, cheddar, blue, and white.
Yeah.
You have your little your colored marker for your turn. You place those in these cheese.
In these cheese, yep. So those are your workers. Get your cheese cards. We're going to explain how all these are used. Cheese cards, buildings, livestock, and fruit. Let's get this on the thing. I just pointed out, and that was on the screen. These are your order fulfillment. They have different types of cheese, your buildings, your fruit, and your livestock.
Super cute little buildings.
They're different types of buildings, but they all do the same
little cows.
Action.
All different little cows. All different little fruits. But like you said, they all do the same thing. They're just different pictures. And you don't put them in the middle of the board. We're just showing you.
Then you've got a set of counters to the side if you need extras.
Yeah, the supplies are unlimited.
The 3. So they're unlimited. So if you need 3, you take 3 off a board and put these in their place, or 5.
5 on the back side.
And it came with 2 of these, so you have a set for each side of the board.
Yeah, and they match. You just divide them in half.
We 3D printed these trays, so you would put these in whatever you have, or just a pile on the table.
Yeah, you don't have to have any of that. So After you get your boards, you're going to look at. Oops, sorry, I just destroyed everything.
Nope.
Where's that
I
one?
had it sitting on there.
There you go. Right there and right there.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to get your starting resources. And it's printed right here on the corner of your board. You're going to get 2 of whatever's to your left. Yeah, if you want to bring that up.
Yeah, I would gain
Right there.
3 cards and 1 building. Or 2 cards and 1 building.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it just has basically a little square matches this. I get 2 fruit and a card. And Don, what you get?
2 cows and 1 fruit.
2 fruit, yep. And that's the setup. You can play it this style. If you want to do an advanced setup, it comes with, in this little tray over here, a bunch of different buildings. And you can deal out 4 at random, and you get them, and you can just cover up the buildings you have, or you don't have to use them at all. And so it's interesting. Like, you can really use them to synergize. Cheese factory, make all 15 cheese. But that's just another thing. And then you can also do it, we did it draft style, where you pick one and then pass them over. And that way you can, again, kind of really...
And even if you don't place one...
You still have to take one, because it's asset denial for the next person.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how you do it.
Say I did this.
Yep.
And then he would get my last one, and I'll get John's last one, and we'd be done.
Yep. So, yep, that's a way of randomizing it even more. That's the nice thing about this game is you can just randomize and no 2 games will be the same.
Mm-hmm.
So now let's tell you how to play this game. Starting with right over here with I can't pronounce this. This is the Italian. The first one was Formaggio, and we're pretty sure that's French, though we've never played it.
Veneto.
This is Formaggio, which is Italian.
Veneto. The G is silent. Veneto.
Veneto. So it's wine. So how do you play this one? You put your guy on your turn. You can do one of 2 things. You can put them up here, getting the resources 1, 2, and 3, and then as you place them, you're basically your guy's facing away from you. In this case, it's facing towards you. But you're going to rotate the board, and that's how many turns it's going to take for you to get them back. So if you look, all the bronze are pointing this way. You always get your bronze back right after the next turn. So if I put this guy here, he's a blue cheese. It's a blue cheese spot, blue, hard, soft. Put that there. I would get this tile, and you put it on your board. And essentially, you're trying to make wine bottles. So as you go along, you collect more and more wine bottles. You're going to line them up. So now there are 3 wine bottles. This one, look here.
I think that might be off the board.
Might be off the board. There you go.
There's the one we drafted, and then here's the pattern it made.
This one,
another one,
has a fruit on it. So you would get the wine bottle.
Plus the little fruit.
Plus the fruit. And then the edges here, you have either brown or white wine bottle. But you don't always match them up.
If they don't match, you just get what's in the middle. You don't get the edges.
And if you notice, another thing here is this little square. This is it's kind of to match this, because these are the 4 resources. So whenever you match that, you get 1 resource of your choice. There's one other thing. If you look, there's either a little picture of jam or a little fruit. Yeah, my throat just dried out on me completely. Okay. Whew.
Put that there so I can see it.
Yeah. So you need to have fruit in your fruit basket. Like I said, it doesn't matter. And if you play one with the jam, you take it from your fruit basket and you put it in the jam section. If you play with a little strawberry or just the fruit itself, and you put it in this section. And the reason why you're doing that, it's an end-of-game scoring thing. So you're constantly trying to, it's a real strategy to try and get the different fruits and jams and stuff, because that can get you points. That's how you can get points on your...
Strawberry times fruit equals...
Yeah, you're scoring points at the end.
So if you get 0 jams, you get... I don't care if you got 20 strawberries, you're going to get 0.
It's straight up regular old math.
Yep.
Your math tables, 0 times 1 is 0, 0 times 2 is 0. So you got to get 1 of each to get any kind of points out of that.
It's a sad thing.
But that's how you play this one. It's simple, and then you score down here. It shows you how to score it. If you have one bottle, you get 1 point. 2 bottles, 3 points. Up to 5, you get 10 points. Then after that, if you can get more than 5 bottles, you're in the bonus. You get plus 4 points for every bottle you have over 5.
And a scoring point, you also round down. Well, not on that one. Never mind.
Not on that one. No, that's in the boats.
gondolas.
Yeah, the gondolas.
And these are just lost.
Yeah.
Nobody can ever get this one because it has that. Nobody can ever get this one. Nobody can ever get this one.
You just leave them out there so you feel bad about what you can't
Yeah.
have.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's
Tears
just how
of
you set it up.
sadness.
Yeah.
Tears of sadness. All right. That's Veneto. Now we go to Banca.
The cheese bank, yes.
Banca.
I like this one. This one, it's same rules apply to, like, if you put a guy up here, you're going to get cards instead of buildings. And we'll explain the buildings, cards, and fruit. We've already explained. You use your fruit to go in these spots. And so this one, you have to place out at least 2. There's a little marker here. Symbology everywhere. It's great. If you put out 2 in any one of these rows, top row,
Columns.
columns. No rows. It's
These are rows.
Yeah. Oh,
Those
okay.
are columns. He's talking about these guys.
Oh,
These
okay.
guys, you get that many points. So that scores you 9 points. But if you have 4 of them out there, you still only get 9 points. It doesn't double to 18.
Yep.
So however many you have, you got to have a minimum of 2 to score it. But then if you have more than 2, it doesn't do anything. But you still might want to have more than 2, and that's because of the
Because-
columns. So this is the platinum spot. The platinum stuff's always better. In the bottles, the platinum has 2 bottles and stuff on each side. And here, you're trying to, if you look on the side, if you have 2 cheeses in a column, it's 4 points. 3 cheeses is 10 points. 4 cheeses, 18 points. So you got to get this top one. But the nice thing about the top one is you can't see it, but there's little arrows pointing down. One up here counts for each one of these different columns. So right here, this one, she's got 3. It's worth 10 points. This one, she's got 2. So it's worth 4 points. So
If I did that,
yeah, you get 18 points. So if you see someone who's got that, then you might want to, even though you don't want to play in this area, you might go ahead and put one of your cheeses out there just to block them. There's some strategy to it. Some strategy out there, folks. That's it for Banca. It's simple. It's the same play. You can play cheese and gather resources. 2 men in every single area, and that's it. So here you can put some man up here, and you get a fruit of your choice. And this one's a little more complicated. This is probably the most complicated section, the canals. So whenever you build a cheese, you put out a canal. And for however many cheeses are next to canals, you count that gondola. So let's go ahead and put one right there, Dawn, if you would. So this little gondola right here, it's only next to this cheese, so it's only worth 1. This little gondola is next to these 2, so it's worth 2. This gondola is next to all 3 of these, so it's worth 1, 2, 3. Same with this one, 1, 2, 3. So you're counting your gondola just by however many cheeses. It's restaurants that's serving the cheese is what this is.
Mm-hmm.
These are restaurants serving your cheese. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And so like these 2, woo, these 2, they don't count. But if she'd had one like right here, even though it's way far away, you get 1 more.
One
so
for that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And these are where John said it goes down. So you have to have a minimum of 2 gondolas next to cheeses, 2 restaurants essentially, to get any points. And after that, you see it goes by the even 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 18,
if you got
which
a
is
bunch,
33 points if you can get 18. And then everyone past that's another 3 points. So I mean that like there's theoretically, if you had 18 and you put this gondola out, that gondola would be worth 9 extra points to you.
and these are little
Canals,
blue canals. So this is Venezia.
yeah.
Venezia. So that's like
Venice.
Venice.
Yeah.
Yes.
The restaurants of Venice.
Nice.
So yeah, whenever you put a little guy out, you put a gondola out, and then you got to pay attention.
Cheese in a gondola.
Like I was hoping Dawn would put one out next to my guy, and she didn't. She strategically placed it far away, and I cried a little. But That's the most complicated one. Now,
We haven't so far. Alan scored pretty good last time, but this one's a little trickier, it seems. And we were talking about that. We'll talk about it more in our review, the scoring part. All right, that's enough of Venezia. Now we go to Regioni.
Regions, yeah. This one, it's, again, same thing. Put a guy up here, get a cow, put it down here, and like I say, you can see it with the different way it's pointing with the different cheeses. This one, however many flags you have after you play it, so that cheese there has 2 flags, and it's in one region.
Now I would have to pay that fruit.
Yeah, but you'd have to pay fruit. So you just count the number of flags above the restaurants serving your cheese, and you count the number of different regions your cheese is in, and that's it. The number of flags times the number of regions. It's got it right there. So go ahead and count it.
So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flags, 0, 0. So 5 total, and then I'm in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. So 5 times 5 is 25. If I manage to stick one down here,
it'd be 5 times.
6.
You got 2 more flags, so that'd be 7 times 6.
7 times 6 will be 42. That's what I'm doing next time.
Yeah.
But then if I put another one in there, it wouldn't give me anything extra because I'm already in that color.
But if she put one in there by
So
that flag, you get another flag. So
then it would be 8 times
8 times 6.
8 times 5.
That's a lot.
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8 times 6 is 48.
Yeah.
Good for
Yeah,
your
that's a
math.
nice area. Again, it's worth it to, like, if you see someone really rocking through it, it's worth it to get
Block the flags.
block the flags.
But sadly, you only get 15 of these.
You only have 15 of these, and someone else may. As soon as someone puts out the last cheese,
It's done.
it's it.
And you can only play them in the color.
Yeah, match the
So-
color. You can only put one cheese at a time.
Yeah.
One here and one here.
So you're restricted.
So you're limited.
And you don't get them back till you see their little faces.
Yep, as it rotates.
So, like, I wouldn't, if I put him here, I wouldn't get him back for 3 turns. He would have to be 1 turn, 2 turns, 3 turns, and now I can see his little face.
Yep, that's when you take them back.
And so you can get stuck where you can't play anything if you got all your guys out.
You might want to do that though, because that'll help you get it out. So next, all right, those are the playing spaces. So now we're going to tell you why. I mean, we've already explained the fruit. You got to have the fruit to play these spots, and it's an in-game scoring thing. But now then, we're going to explain the rest of it. Yep, let's just go down the board here.
The little cards. All right.
So the buildings you collect, you're going to put them to the side here, and then whenever you want to on your turn, you can take the building and you cover up the scaffolding, and that building is now, in this case, this building is built, and you can now use whatever text or whatever's on these buildings. These are the basic ones. They're in the book, and all the ones that are in the stack we got over there, they tell you how they're played on the back of them. It's really nice.
Yeah, that is nice.
You don't have to guess.
Super nice.
What
So
they
let's
do.
say, like if I had these 2, I could put this one here and use this one, or I could skip that entirely and put both of them there. And that way, every time we get into fall, I get a free cow.
Every time that player gets in
This,
the
yeah, every time.
Your guy. Yeah.
The person who's using this particular board.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I cannot, however, put this here. It's not a built building. I have to have 3. Give me that 3rd building. And the buildings, they're different shapes and sizes, but they're all just a building. So then I can move this over here. Now that one's activated. So anytime I put down a hard cheese, I get a fruit.
that person.
Yeah, John likes to put the person right there. So when he takes him off of it, he knows he's building that type of cheese, so he gets that.
Or else you forget.
Or else you forget. He forgot at least once, so he's like, I'm going to start putting my guy there. That's actually, I think, it's a pretty smart little player move. And the last one down here is in-game scoring for every, it's 5 scaffolding.
Cheese in summer. Yeah, it costs a lot.
Yeah, and so there's other in-game scoring in the stack of buildings over there. I got one called Estate, which if I had, right there's one. What is that one?
Fresh cheese room, 6 plus.
If I have 6 golds or...
In copper, bronze, whatever that color
Yes.
is, then you get 7. But
7
you'd
points.
cover it up, so it'd be either
Or you could put it here, and you'd have
2
scoring
in-game
options.
scorings.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or you can go ahead and place it here, either one. They can cover any spot.
Any spot, yeah. Which
Okay.
we've already discussed in the setup portion of the game. So,
Yep.
but next we go down to cows. What are the cows? Basically, it's kind of like buildings. there's a little number right here, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then there's a type of cheese and a color. So soft cheese and bronze, hard cheese and silver, soft cheese and gold, any cheese in any spot. That's the wild one. So for however many cows you have, anytime you want, you can take that many cows and move it over there, and you can put out an extra cheese. So even if you've already put one worker out to gain resources and one worker out to make cheese, you put these out, and it's basically your cows.
It's a bonus cheese.
It's a bonus cheese.
In the space in front of you.
Yeah, in the space in front of you. It doesn't go
Yeah.
anywhere, but yeah, the space you're working on.
I
So if I did this, I would get to put a.
Even if I already put that one out, then I could put
So that's a
that one out.
Be a bronze.
Because it's bronze.
Bronze white.
bronze white. It's not white, but yeah.
Oh, bronze white. Of course,
Like down
way
the
down
Down
here.
at the bottom, but you'd have to have a fruit with that one too.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So you
that
might not
rule
be
still
able to do
applies.
it, yeah.
So it's the same with all these. So if I had, with 4 cows, I can sit there. I could choose any one of these spots. But
Mm-hmm.
you move these cows, and those cows are there for the rest of the game. That's it.
But you use them once and you're done.
Yeah, use them once and you're done.
One time bonus.
But if you watch my game, like at the very end of the game, I was able to do a pretty nice move with some extra cows. So
Those cows come in handy.
cows come in handy. Of course, we've already explained the fruit.
Mm-hmm.
What's the last thing to do? We have orders. It's these little green cards. If you saw the little, if you see this, have these little green card there. It's orders, and if you look here in the wine section, there's a card there. And these are basically, whenever you fulfill the order, anytime you place a blue cheese and bronze, that one's fulfilled. You take it from this side and you flip it over to that side. And for however many of these you have, go ahead, John.
Yeah. If you look, there's a little denotes like
White
flipped
space
up,
there.
White edge,
completed
green
over here.
edge.
So
Yep.
it's
Yeah.
just the way it goes.
And then it's very much like the wine bottles. You for however many ones you got flipped, you get points, and then if you have a 7 or above, they get 4 points per card, which is pretty nice.
That's really good.
But yeah, but you have to, like this one. If you fulfilled this one, then you would get this card.
Flipped.
But you cannot backfill things. So let's say I had a guy on the gold yellow. I already had a guy there, and then I flipped this card and I got it. I wouldn't be able to say, "Oh, I've already filled this one," and flip it over.
Yeah, you
It
can't
has
do
to
that.
has to be fulfilled after
new
you've drawn the
order.
card.
And if you have, say, like if you have 2 like yellow cheeses and bronze, if you have 2 order fulfillment cards, you couldn't complete them both in the same turn.
You can only complete one per cheese made.
Now, if you put 2 cheeses out
Yeah.
in
If
bronze,
If you played a cow and put out
Yep,
extra
there's a combination. There's if you played a cow, and
any color, well,
yeah,
5 cows in that case.
Yeah. so you can.
I think I did that
Fulfill-
once.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can
Yeah.
change stuff like that.
It has a little bit of chaining. It's not like some of the other games we have that has chaining, but it's got a little bit. And
Chaining light.
then chaining light. And so so at the end of the game, there's a nice scoring pad.
Mm-hmm.
And you,
Which is here.
yeah. So you just basically go region by region. Summer, spring, summer, autumn, winter, which is like the exact opposite
Color.
you normally go. And then you do your structures, which is your in-game scoring, like that one at the very end there. So she would get, for every cheese she put in
Pluses.
summer, in the summer section, this section, she'd get 2 points.
If she completed the building,
If she completed the building, yes, that is very important. And that one,
Yep.
if she completed the building, if she had 6 cheddar and bronze, so that's what this one. And then the fruit, which we've discussed already, it's just however many you have in each section times each other.
Yep. So that would be 1 times 1.
Yeah,
That would be 2, etc.
2, yeah,
And that would be 4.
4, yeah.
All right.
Then you have your orders, which if you look in the lower left-hand corner, it tells you it's
If
just
you
like,
fulfill 4 orders, you get 8. 5, you get 11. It starts with 1. 1 is 1, 2 is 3, and then it keeps bumping up.
yeah, and anything over 6
is plus 4.
4. Pretty nice, pretty nice. And then
Last but not least.
last but not least, for every 2 resources you have, including cards,
unused resources.
unused resources.
Oh, I didn't know it was cards too.
And
Okay.
those cards either.
Yeah, we
Nice.
missed that. I just now noticed that it had the little
The
box
picture
symbol.
of the yeah.
So I'd have got a point also.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Gamer oopsie, you would get 5 more points because
Yep.
you got 1 extra, 1 odd man out. So yeah, for every unused card. and then you just total it up. It's a real simple game.
Yeah.
The hard part is kind of deciding
what to do.
What to do. What you're going to what you're going to concentrate on. If you're going to concentrate, you're going to spread it out, try and do a little bit of everything. Your buildings are really determine what you're doing, but that's how you play. Did I miss anything, guys?
No, I think that's everything. And if you watch our review, we'll talk about strategy more, but that's the basics of how to set it up, how to play it, and it goes fast. I think the only other thing I would say, when you do the turn order, you all go at the same time. That's why it's a fast Euro game.
Yeah.
So this person would go, me, Alan, John, and then everybody done? Yep. And then we turn it. And then we just keep going. Everybody done? You're only playing right here in your part. Everybody done? Turn it. So then at the very end, whenever somebody's played everything and they empty their tray, everybody else would still get to take their turn.
You get to finish what you were doing.
Whatever your section is, but you don't. Even if I had that many left, I'm done. If John emptied his tray, I'm done.
Yep.
Doesn't matter. So I just got to finish, and I'm done. All right. That was the only other thing I wanted to add. Thank you.
All right,
Anything else? All right. Thank you for joining us for this setup and how to play Formaggio. And don't forget, like and subscribe, and check out our other full videos on YouTube and Patreon. Thank you.